October 6th marked 1 month since the passage of Hurricane Irma, a Category 5 hurricane which devastated the territory and left billions of dollars in damage and 4 persons dead. Many residents were left homeless as a result of the significant damage to infrastructure, including buildings as well as roads. 90% of the territory's electricity grid was destroyed, while the water supply suffered extensive damage. Representatives of governments and organizations are standing in solidarity with the government and its people. Visits were made by UK's Foreign Secretary Boris Johnson, Prime Minister Roosevelt Skerrit of Dominica, and Alan Castanet of St. Lucia. Ministers Sabato Caesar and Camilo Gonzalez of the government of St. Vincent and the Grenadines visited the territory in the aftermath of the hurricanes and held discussions on the way forward. Director General of the Organization of Eastern Caribbean States, Dr. Didacus Jules, and Head of Department for International Development, Ms. Priti Patel, also joined the discussions. The BVI's residents are a resilient people, and the process of recovery and restoration is in full force. The government and residents have joined hands and are now working together to rebuild these islands we all call home. Residents are also presented with regular updates by Governor Augustus Jaspert and Premier Dr. the Honorable D. Orlando Smith in the form of statements, press conferences, and community meetings. The maintenance of law and order remains top on government's agenda, and the Royal Navy and law enforcement officers from around the region arrived in the territory to assist local officers as the territory struggled to understand the level of devastation unleashed by Hurricane Irma. The officers delivered food to residents, provided health care, cleared debris from blocked roads, and assisted in placing temporary coverings on houses that lost their roofs. They also lent a listening ear to residents. The territory is also getting additional assistance from regional governments. Teams from the member countries of the Caribbean Electric Utility Services Corporation, CARELIC, are in the territory working with the BVI Electricity Corporation to restore power to residents. Crews from Bermuda, Cayman Islands, and Aruba are also in the territory. More help is expected. Power has been restored to Road Town, including People's Hospital, Pockwood Pond, Long Swamp, and Virgin Water, and work continues to get service restored to the rest of the population. Minister for Communications and Works, Honorable Mark Vanterpool, has said that much progress has been made and efforts will be made to get most areas powered by December. Restoration of power to the business community is also one of government's top priority areas to ensure the continuation of commerce. The business community is honoring its corporate responsibility by giving back to the community. CIBC First Caribbean Ltd has donated 100,000 US dollars to the government to help finance activities in wellness, education, and the environment. Water has been restored to several communities. The team at the Water and Sewage Department continues their daily task of repairing and replacing broken water pipelines, while residents are reminded to do their part in conserving the commodity. The education infrastructure was not spared from the fury of the hurricane. Significant damage was done to several schools, resulting in students being placed on a shift system. Here, students of the Elmore Stout High School are present at the orientation ceremony on October 5th. The school was destroyed and students will continue their education at another venue on a shift system. Students of public primary schools will begin the Advent term on November 6th. Minister for Education and Culture, Honorable Myron Walwyn, said the territory has lost a lot, but it is still an opportunity for everyone to gain much more. The ministry has also received support from agencies including Convoy of Hope and UNICEF to assist children ages 3 to 8 years old with daily learning sessions and a healthy meal at centers set up around the territory in the various districts. The aim of the program is to provide a level of normalcy for students and their parents. Government is also paying attention to the mental well-being of its people and is offering counseling sessions to students, educators, and other persons who may have been traumatized following the passage of the hurricane. In the area of health, the construction of the People's Hospital was said to be monies well spent as it withstood the fury of Hurricane Irma. The hospital was also built to withstand an earthquake measuring 7 on the Richter scale. The institution provided temporary housing for the Office of the National Emergency Operations Center, NEOC, and the Premier's office as the administrative complex was extensively damaged. Several initiatives have been instituted to clean up the territory of debris and other waste. The Department of Waste Management is continuing its collection schedules, and residents are urged to do their part in helping to clean up their communities. Residents are also urged to safeguard their health and protect themselves from food and waterborne illnesses by practicing good personal hygiene. The recovery process will continue as everyone work in unity to restore that which was damaged by nature. The process will be long, but the words of the territorial song of the Virgin Islands puts it into perspective when it says, "With strength and willpower we overcame to restore our Virgin Islands pride. Together we will remain BVI strong."